Come on, light. Guys, it is definitely raining, man. I ain't even joking. But I'm out here at the Sweet 16, and I can tell you right now, I am so glad I got that floor of the tiny house painted the other day. You know what I'm saying, man? Let's go over there and check it out. Guys, I'm so glad I came down here, man. This gave me the opportunity, now that it's raining, I can see my low spots on my floor, and what are we gonna do with the standing water? You know what I'm saying? So, got my drill, got a 3/8 inch bit, and went around drilling a bunch of water escape tunnels, you know what I'm saying? And it worked out great, actually. It's raining, but I got to see where my water's pooling at, and it's not penetrating the floor because I got that paint on, man. I'm super excited about that. But where's the water gonna go? Water needs a place to go. It's gonna rain, it's gonna land on here, and I don't want it just sitting here. So I did get my drill and drilled a few water escape tunnels, and now the water has a place to go. Until I can get this roof on, when it rains, just gonna hit the floor. Floor's painted. It's got water escape tunnels. Water can just go out and land on the ground, and all is good. I won't have any big pools just sitting here, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was trying to avoid. So guys, I'll be honest with you, man, it's raining, but it's actually a good thing, and I'm glad it's raining. Glad y'all are here, and this video just have to be a little bit different. I'm gonna try to get some other stuff done, man. Don't go nowhere. We're not done. The day is just now getting started, man, and maybe, I'm here early, so we got all day. Maybe, just maybe, the rain will head on out and I can finish building my scaff. You know what I'm saying? Back to work! Okay. All right, guys, glad I got that done. It is still raining, so I wanted to take a minute and do a brand new segment that I'm gonna call Q&A. So I'm going over here to the lean-to. Got a few questions. Recently put our email up on the about page on the channel, and I've been getting quite a few questions about the tiny house and stuff like that, and I thought I'd sit down for a minute and we'll answer a few of those questions. So thanks for sending in your questions. I'm not going to say who you are. I'm leaving your username out, but we will be using fake username. But if it was your question, thank you. You know it was you. I appreciate it. Let's get on with the questions. Y'all hear me okay? It's raining pretty good. I don't know if you can hear me. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. 1, 2. Alright, like I said, I'm not going to use the username or the email address or anything like that of the people that did send in the questions. I will just be making up my own username. You know what I'm saying? First question. All right, this question is from user Abalone Shell 1983. Abalone Shell asks, your tiny house looks huge. Exactly how many square feet is it total? That's a great question, Abalone Shell. It does look huge, especially since I got the scaffolding on it and everything like that. It makes it look a lot bigger. It's a 10 by 16 footprint, so the bottom floor is 160. The loft is half of that, so it's another 80. So you're looking at a total square feet of 240 square feet. So it is true tiny home. Yeah, 220 square feet. That's it, man. All right, that's a good question. Let's see. All right, the second question is from 69er Whiskey All Nighter. Hang on. Maybe there. Yeah. All right, that's better. Started raining harder. Had to move the camera a little bit closer. And my other tripod broke a couple days ago. The leg broke. Hang on, let me turn this exposure up just a little bit. Yeah, my tripod broke a couple days ago, and I don't have a big tripod anymore. Contacted the company, said, hey, this is what's going on, because the second one that's broke, and we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna send them in and see what happens. I'll let y'all know. But right now I'm down to the Joby, sitting on a ladder. So y'all just have a seat and let's get on with the questions. Got them right here on my phone. Hang on just a second. Where was I? Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better now. All right. The second question was from 69er Whiskey All Nighter. All right, Whiskey All Nighter wants to know, let me just read the email. Love your videos, has building questions. Okay, here's the actual question. What kind of roof are you putting on and what kind of siding are you putting on? Okay, I'm using some old reclaimed metal that I got from a golf course whenever I tore. Whoa! Whoa! Y'all feel that? My metal over there went flying, man. Seriously, did you hear like boom, boom, boom up against the metal rack that the Woodland Mill sawmill came in. Metal like flopping up against it. Whatever, I'm over here being all dramatic. Okay, looks like that exposure went up on its own. I don't really like that. The wind did something. Hold on one second. Let me get on with the question. I know most of y'all have already clicked off. This is so boring. I apologize. I'm trying to do the best that I can. Okay. So 69er Whiskey All Nighter asked about the siding and the roofing. I'm using reclaimed metal that I got from the golf course. Y'all saw me tearing that building down. We tore down a golf hut where they parked their golf carts, and that's where I got all the 20-foot 2x4s that I've been using on the scaffolding and all that. And that's where I pulled that metal off. So I got a lot of metal repair to do before I even put it up on that roof. I'm going to patch all the holes in it before I even put it up. Just try to go the extra mile to guarantee that we don't have any leaks. I also did a really steep pitch roof. I don't even know what the pitch is. It's so steep. It's past 1212. I think it's somewhere around like 1612, something like that. But if we got any math whizzes out there, I can give you the calculations. Y'all can figure it up and let me know what you come up with, man. Just send me an email, you know what I'm saying, and maybe we'll have that as a question on my new segment, Q&A. All right, so as far as the siding goes, 69er, little bit of metal for some siding. Might do a little bit around the bottom and a whole lot of cedar. So that's what the roofing and the sidings could be made of. All right, third question. Hang on, I gotta open up my phone. All right, third question was from username Mud Duckin' Big Truckin'. All right, Big Truckin' wants to know. Cut. Man, the wind is coming down. You know what I'm saying? All right, almost fell. I'm sitting on the battery charger, if y'all didn't already know that. Whoa, my notes. My notes, guys. Check out my notes. Don't try reading my notes. I'll blur them out. I don't want to forget stuff, you know what I'm saying? All right, Mud Duckin', Big Truckin', thanks for your question. They want to know two things. How long have you been editing video? And about how many hours a week do you spend editing? That's a great question. Hang on a second. The only reason I know how long I've been editing is because we went on vacation whenever my son was 5 years old, and I got my first GoPro at that time for a gift, and took it on the trip. And whenever I got back, we imported the video and started messing around on iMovie on a Mac desktop, and he was 5 years old and he's 18 now, so I've been editing for 13 years, and that's been off and on. Like, I've went, you know, a couple years or whatever and didn't edit anything, but then I get back into it and do stuff, and been editing regularly, you know, since I started this channel regularly. Not quite a year yet. We've been on YouTube about 10.5 months, and our 1 year anniversary, man, is March 7th, and I'm hoping to have a big video for you guys. Second question from Mud Ducking Big Trucking was about how many hours a week do you spend editing? That really depends on how many videos I edit. So before I was doing like 1 video a week. I tried to post every Friday, and I would spend about 8 hours editing those videos. If they're about 30 to 40 minutes long, something like that, the longer the video, the longer it's gonna take. I mean, that's just how it is. So I can edit somewhere around 2 to 4 minutes per hour. So if it's say it's a 7 or 8 minute long video, I can edit that in a couple of hours and be done. Not 100% done. I'm not gonna have thumbnail. I'm not gonna have it uploaded to YouTube, but it's gonna be pretty much all cut. And man, it's getting windy. It's gonna be cut with the music, okay? Still probably gonna tweak it a little bit. It's probably averages more around 3 hours. So if I put out 4 or maybe 5 videos that week, I probably was in the lab for 15 to 20 hours that week. So full-time job, part-time working out here on the land, building a tiny house, part-time editor, part-time video shooter while I'm out here. It takes me twice as long to build anything whenever I'm shooting video. So yeah, if I wasn't making video, tiny house would probably be close to being done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even joking. I'm being serious. Like, whatever, if I work a 4-hour day, I probably get 2 hours worth of work done, because I'm moving cameras the whole time and doing stuff and trying to think of stuff and changing the batteries and changing the tripod and doing all this kind of stuff. So it takes a lot of time. So the question on the editing just depends, probably 3 to 4 minutes per hour, something like that on average. So you can kind of just do the math on that. But there's a lot more that goes into it than just the editing. I mean, the shooting is just as important as the editing part, and I do all that right out here in the field. Okay, I got one more question. Let me get my notes back open. And that question is from okay, and the next question comes from username I stepped on a rusty nail 01, which is kind of funny because that tells me when they were signing up and everything, they chose I stepped on a rusty nail and it was already taken. Go figure. All right, Rusty Nail wants to know, when are you planning on spending the first night in the tiny house? That's a great question, Rusty Nail, and I really love that question. That's why I saved it for last, because Rusty Nail did not ask, when are you planning on being done with tiny house? You know what I'm saying? I'll answer that question. That's kind of my own question, I guess, because they didn't ask that question. The question to that is I have no idea. I mean, I'm working on it as much as I can, in and out of my free time. Yeah, it's gonna take however long it takes. You know what I'm saying? I'll be done with it when I'm done with it. But the question Rusty Nail wants to know is, when are you planning on spending your first night in the new tiny house? That answer is sometime before March 7th. That's our 1 year anniversary of being on YouTube, and I am gonna make a 1 year anniversary video, and spending the night in that tiny house is gonna be a part of it. You know what I mean? That's my plan. Will I get there? You'll just have to watch and see, you know what I'm saying? But that's it for the questions today, guys. I hope y'all like my new segment. I like to call it Question and answered. You know what I'm saying? You got a question? I got an answer, man. Just send me an email, whatever you got. Appreciate y'all watching. Time for me to get back to work. My water escape tunnels were getting all clogged up due to the sawdust on the floor. So I swept a bunch of water away. Then I got my blower, blew the whole floor, got rid of all the sawdust and pine needles and little chips of wood, things like that were clogging up my water escape tunnels. I did go get my hole maker, drilled into my tunnels, cleaned those out. Then I got my blower and I blew the holes out. So hopefully nothing's on the floor now. If it does rain, there won't be anything to clog it up. But I got to get up on the loft and do the same thing. So I'm gonna climb this ladder and we're gonna get back to work. Alright guys, the loft is looking good. There wasn't hardly any water up there, but I did clean the holes out, blew everything off, and I think we're good to go. Man, I'm a freak about that floor, guys. Y'all saw I already painted it and everything, and I just can't afford for that floor to get ruined, you know what I'm saying? They don't give that tongue and groove OSB away, you know what I mean? And I can't afford to go around and be replacing it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get the water off of there and clean up those holes and everything. And yeah, it's not raining. It's not. I mean, it's still cloudier than heck, and it looks like it could rain at any second. But for right now, it's not raining. And I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time for me to get to work. So I'm gonna do that. Brought the enclosed trailer down today, as you guys already saw, and I had a few things I wanted to bring down here, and also I figured it'd be trash day. I got a big trash bag full of crap over there on the trailer, need to get rid of. And did y'all see my brand new, but I think it's kind of used, skylight, man. I mentioned it on another video that I was putting in a skylight. Went to Habitat for Humanity the other day just to kind of see what they had, and I found this skylight, and I tell the lady at the front, it didn't have a price tag on it. I said, hey, you got a skylight in the back, and I really like it, and I really want it, but it's gonna depend on how much it costs, you know what I'm saying? Because it is a luxury item. I ain't even joking. You don't have to have a skylight, but thought it'd be super cool, man. I'm gonna put it right above the bed. That way when we're laying in bed, man, we can just stare up at the sky, man, watch the trees kind of blowing, look up at the stars at night. How cool is that, man? And the lady says, give me 30 bucks and it's yours. And I said, it is a deal, man. Y'all check it out. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work on them, guys, but it is literally brand new. You guys can see, man, the stickers are still on it, you know what I mean? I figure somebody put it up, didn't like it, and they took it back, and somehow, some way, and all that process, it ended up at Habitat for Humanity. And I think it's because we were meant to have it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna make the most out of that, dude. I'm gonna straighten up that metal. It's already been installed. You can see the nail holes in the fins and everything. But awesome, man. That's a come up right there for $30, man. We can Google them and see how much they are. I have no idea, but I think they're probably $250, $300, something like that. And yeah, it's awesome. And it's not raining. And I should probably get my tools out and start working on that scaff, because y'all know I'm still on those ramps, man. Haven't got them done yet. Got the one almost finished. I just got to put the decking boards on top. And as long as the rain holds off, man, we might as well get to work. Glad y'all are here, but I got to get busy. right, guys, got that side of the ramp all done. I am gonna put a couple handrails on real quick though. But if you can hear that, starting to rain again, man. Hopefully it won't get too bad. It's just sprinkling. Stays like this, I'm just gonna keep working. But let me throw these handrails on, and then if this rain holds off, we're gonna jump on the other side. Safety first, you know what I'm saying? All right, got my pencil sharpened, and I'm gonna start framing the other side of the ramp. Glad you guys are here, man. Don't go anywhere. It's still raining, but I'm gonna see if I can't get some work done, man.